Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Dr.K.V.N.Rajesh. I am a Microsoft certified trainer and I am launching my YouTube channel. Today I am going to provide you information on Agentic AI Frameworks. This is my first YouTube video in this channel, and before I start my session I want to introduce myself. I have done my PhD in the area of artificial intelligence and I am a Microsoft certified trainer, and also I am serving as a senior subject matter expert. I have hands-on experience in the area of artificial intelligence, machine learning and deep learning, and I have more than 18 years of experience in technical training, and yeah, I have delivered so many training programs, corporate, online and classroom environments. And yeah, I have a strong focus on Azure and deep learning, and I have successfully trained over 10,000 participants across the globe in various concepts. Yeah, my commitment is to provide high quality and impactful learning experience, and I write blogs in my free time. I have won Microsoft Azure Blogathon contest as well. Coming to my achievement, I am a Microsoft certified trainer award across the globe winner, and this was given because of my achievements in terms of training the latest technologies. Coming to agentic AI, this is the buzzword, and you can see in the slide I have written many things, but I want to concise. It is the one which makes the own decisions, complete the task without human help. So that is the main summary about these agentic AIs. So they interact with tools, APIs, data sources, adapt to dynamic environments. They build assistants which are very intelligent. They are nothing but the automation platforms and autonomous applications in various domains. So let us explore the various agentic AI frameworks. The first one is LangChain. So we have LangChain, which is a framework designed to help developers build powerful applications using LLMs. You can see a diagram I have kept in the slide. So this LangChain, if you see in the middle, it is the main platform or framework that connects all other pieces. You have document loaders. They ingest data from various formats. For example, if you want to feed a research paper into the system so that it can be used for answering questions later, you have vector stores. These are the databases that store AI-friendly formats, and they are useful for searching and retrieving relevant information. You have prompts. So you do ask so many questions in your chat GPT. So same way you have prompts. These are nothing but the questions or instructions that we give to the artificial intelligence. Agents, as you can see in the diagram, agents are nothing but autonomous AIs that will decide what steps to take and which tools to use. You have chains also. So chains are nothing but the sequence of steps or actions the AI should follow. So on a whole, if you see, these LLMs are nothing but the brains, okay, that understand and generate text. So LangChain acts like a controller, sending tasks to the LLM and collecting results. So on a whole, what I want to tell you about LangChain is that it is the conductor of an orchestra. It makes sure all the instruments, it can be LLMs, documents, memory, prompts, and actions work together smoothly to complete complex tasks for you. Coming to Haystack. So this is another important framework I want to speak on. So if you see, this Haystack is very useful for search and question answering. And if you can observe, the diagram shows a kind of circle in the middle which represents an AI engine or platform. So this platform acts like a brain, controlling and connecting everything. And if you see, there are various AI providers on the left side of the diagram. It can be OpenAI, Hugging Face, Cohere, Azure, Amazon SageMaker. So they give the brains or intelligence needed to analyze or generate the data. So if you see on the right side, you have data flow. So that is nothing but you see documents and data flowing into the cloud. So in simple words, if I say, This diagram shows that you can plug in different AI tools like OpenAI or Hugging Face into one smart platform that reads your data, thinks about it, and gives useful results. So next important framework, Agentic AI framework, is GPT-4. So this is nothing but a advanced language generation, and if you see here, I have a diagram which explains you about GPT-4. You can see you start a GPT-4 by giving some text input like a question, a sentence, or a prompt, and then you have transformer, which is nothing but the core engine or GPT-4. It's what does all the smart thinking. It understands your input and generates a response. And you have self attention layers, which are nothing but the one which have represented in the blue boxes. So they understand which words are important in your sentence, see how each word relates to others, and it keeps context and meaning throughout the process. So when you see the output, after processing everything, GPT-4 gives you the final response. This is like an answer, a paragraph, or a summary. If I want to give you a big analogy, in the sense, if you observe the brain with layers of understanding, you give it some words, each layer thinks deeper, the transformer engine puts it all together, and out comes smart text. So in the same way, your GPT-4 works. Coming to the next framework is all about your autonomous AI mechanism, which is nothing but your auto GPT, and it is going to automate multi-step tasks. So if you see here, we set the goals. You can see that everything starts here as represented in the diagram. A human on another system gives the goal A like find top articles on climate change, and this step answers what do I want to achieve. Then you have defining and sequencing tasks. So what does happen in defining and sequencing tasks? So A will break the goal into smaller steps. So like for example, searching the internet, reading articles, picking the top 5. So this step answers how do I do it step by step. So it will ask you. And if you see the red robots, these little robot icons show that an autonomous agent AI is doing the work at each step. So if you see the task execution in the diagram, the AI now does the task using tools like LLMs for thinking or writing, the internet for searching, and you have other tools for coding, scheduling, and everything that you need. Finally, you have evaluation. So after completing the task, the AI will check, did I meet the goal? If yes, done, obviously. If not, it goes back, adjusts the steps, and tries again. So this loop keeps going until the goal is achieved. I hope you got this concept. Auto GPT, it's like a smart robot worker. I can say it's a smart robot worker that sets a goal, plans it out, gets help from the internet and AI tools if it did the job right, and repeats until success. Now I will explain you about Crew. So if you see, the Crew is all about multi-agent collaboration platform, which nothing but does the automation of complex workflows. If you see the diagram, you will understand everything. That is the reason why I have kept everywhere very easy diagrams, so that you will be very easily understanding about all these agentic AI frameworks. And if you get any interview on this, definitely you will be able to answer all these frameworks in the best possible manner after seeing my video. So here if you see, there are two agents inside the Crew AI system, and each AI agent is powered by a LLM like GPT-4, and these agents are like team members, each write a role, in the sense they have a role with each. So if you see, the memory in the red box lets the agent remember past steps and share knowledge, and this helps them make smarter decisions and avoid repeating mistakes. If you see, there are tools in the white box. So agents use external tools to help them complete the tasks like web browsers, calculators, or APIs. So think of tools as the equipment the agent needs to work. And if you see, there are tasks on the right hand side. Each agent works on a specific task. Let us say agent 1 might research something, agent 2 in the diagram might write a report based on that research. So finally, if you see the outcome, after each agent finishes their task, everything is combined to produce the final result, just like a team project. So on a whole, if I say QA in a simple word, it's like a smart team that divides up the work, uses memory and tools, and then combines their efforts to finish a job efficiently. Now let us go to the next framework, which is RASA. It's a chatbot framework that can connect to many different platforms, so your bot can talk to users wherever they are. So if you see, RASA is in the center. It's like an open source tool which will build smart chatbots. It's like the brain that understands messages and gives replies. You have very much connected platforms around RASA like website, Facebook Messenger, Slack, Rocket Chat, Telegram, Twilio, Microsoft Bot Framework, custom connectors, Mattermost. So these all help in various tasks. Say for example, you take website, it talks to the users directly on the website. Facebook Messenger chat with users inside the Facebook. Slack is all about your bot inside Slack workspaces. And Rocket Chat is all about supporting team chat rooms. Telegram, you send messages to users on Telegram. Twilio let your bot send SMS or WhatsApp messages. You have Microsoft Bot Framework, which integrates with Microsoft Bot tools. You have custom connectors which connect to any other platform you choose. And finally, you have Mattermost, a tool like Slack for internal messaging. So this is all about your RASA. Now let us discuss about ChromaDB. ChromaDB is an open source vector database which is designed to store and retrieve embedding vectors, numerical representations of text, images, or other data types. So we use this ChromaDB in chat bots with memory, document search, question answering, retrieval, argument generation. Now let us see the diagram. If you see in this diagram, we have document, which is nothing but your text file, articles, and PDFs. You do the pre-processing, in the sense you split the documents into smaller chunks. These chunks are converted into embedding vectors using a model like OpenAI or Hugging Face. Then you see the ChromaDB. These vectors, whichever are being generated by pre-processing, are stored in ChromaDB. ChromaDB allows you to search through this vector space quickly and efficiently. Finally, you have storage, where the original input text and the embedding vectors are both saved, and this allows for retrieval when someone queries the system. I will give you a real life analogy. So you just think ChromaDB is like a digital librarian who reads and understands the documents. That means along with pre-processing, it will do embeddings as well. It stores them in a smart cabinet and can later find the right paragraph based on what you are trying to say, not just exact words. So this is about ChromaDB. Now let us discuss about Llama index. So it's nothing but large language model storage index, and it is a very key concept in retrieval augment generation systems that work with large language models like GPT. Basically, this Llama index is a way of indexing and managing the data, and it connects LLMs to external data. Let us now dissect the diagram. If you see the diagram here, you have what you say, the data coming from databases, documents, APIs. So database, it has structured data. Documents can be unstructured data like PDFs or text files. You have APIs. It's nothing but data accessed programmatically. Then you have index in the diagram where all your data is processed and organized into an index. So you have user query. A user will be asking a query. The index is searched to find the most relevant data. You then have LLM prompt. Whatever the user question is there, it is combined with the relevant data into a single prompt, and this prompt is sent to the LLM. Finally, you get the response. The LLM uses both the question and the data to generate a smart and accurate response for the user. So on a whole, you feed your data into an index, the LLM pulls relevant information from it, and whenever a user asks something and then answers using both the question and your data. Finally, if you see here in this session, I try to explain you the most important agentic AI frameworks which are presently doing very good in this world. And yeah, here you can see in this diagram there are top 10 agentic AI frameworks, out of which I have explained most of them. And I hope this session is very useful for you, and it will be getting you your job or prosper you for your further education. If you have really liked my YouTube session, you please like my video and also share it. Thank you all. We will meet in the next video session. Yeah, thank you.